Hello, and welcome to the How to Jump on the Trampoline tutorial. Before we begin the lesson, let us look first at some of the trampoline use instructions. Do not use the trampoline while under the influence of alcohol or drug. Because alcohol and drug use impairs the jumper's coordination, loss of control as well as injuries are greatly increased. A jumper who loses control will increase his or her chance of injury. Be sure to familiarize yourself with the basic jumps before doing more difficult ones. Jumps should be mastered and performed repeatedly before moving on to the next level. To regain control and stop your jump, bend your knees sharply as you land. Do not allow more than one person on the trampoline. Use by more than one person at the same time may result in serious injuries. Please make sure there is nothing sharp under and around the trampoline. Hitting objects under the trampoline can cause injury. Jumping with a foreign object can also increase the chances of getting injured. Be sure there is adequate clearance 20 feet above and 10 feet around the trampoline. Be careful of overhead wires, tree limbs, etc. Do not use the trampoline in gusty winds or inclement weather. The trampoline bed should not be wet. Wear comfortable clothing. Remove jewelry, necklaces, and earrings. Carefully crawl out of and into the trampoline bed. Do not jump off to the ground. Do not jump from a roof or other object onto the trampoline. Do not step onto the suspension system. Standing bounce. Start in the center of the bed. Feet shoulder-width apart, arms at side, eyes on the end of the bed. As you jump from the trampoline, arms come up and forward, circling outward and back to side as you again contact the bed. Bring feet together, toes pointed in the air. Feet shoulder-width apart again as you contact the bed. Arms need never go above your shoulders or behind your body. Knee bounce. First assume kneeling position in the center of the bed. Back straight, eyes on the end of the bed. Pump your way to your feet by bouncing, using your arms as in the standing bounce. Duplicate position from a low bounce. Front drop. First assume position of hands and knees bounce. Begin to bounce slightly in this position, then kick legs back, landing on stomach, taking some weight on bent forearms as shown in illustration. Make sure you kick backwards, do not go forward, and return to hands and knees position. Try from a low bounce, kicking backwards. Hands and knee drop. First assume position shown in illustration, keeping head up, eyes on the end of the bed. Duplicate position from a low bounce. Keep your hands as close to your knees as shown in illustration. Seat drop. First assume sitting position in the center of the bed. Hands on the bed, leaning slightly forward. Duplicate this position from a low bounce. To come to your feet again, be sure to lean forward and press the bed with your hands. Back drop. Lie on your back, spread your legs slightly and raise them about 45 degrees from the surface of the bed. Raise your arms to corresponding angle. Raise your head to look at the end of the trampoline. This is your landing position. Try cautiously from a low bounce, making sure you do not lose sight of the end bar of the trampoline at any time. Weight should be taken more on your shoulders. Pirouette. Half pirouette. Done like a standing bounce, but at the top of the bounce, swiftly turn head and search for opposite end of the trampoline. Do not travel. Land on your feet. Full pirouette. Done as before, but continue around until a complete circle has been made. Spot by looking for end bars as you complete the trick. Tuck position. Done like a standing bounce, but at the top of the bounce, bring knees to chest and grasp with arms. Then lower your feet to contact the bed. Pike position. Done like a standing bounce, but at the top of the bounce, keeping knees locked and toes pointed. Raise legs as illustrated. Then lower feet to contact the bed. Layout position. Done like standing bounce, but at the top of the bounce, stretch slightly, arching back, and momentarily looking skyward. Straddled position. Done like pike bounce, but with legs spread as widely as is comfortable. Reach for your toes. Thank you for watching our tutorial. The jumper must first learn all of the basic fundamental bounces before attempting more difficult ones. Low controlled bounces is a good start before learning the basic landing positions and combinations. Jumpers need to understand that control is key to a successful jump. Review of the user's manual to learn basic techniques is a must. Contact a certified trampoline instructor for more information.